Hi everybody, this is Diana from SyS y Salado, and today we're going to make the perfect sugar cookies. I've been making cookies for a while and they didn't come out as wonderful until I tried Haniela's recipe from the YouTube channel Haniela's, and they were so amazing that I just had to share this with you. In her channel, she's got a ton of videos on how to decorate them, so if you want to learn how to do that, I'm going to leave you the link for her channel in the info box below, as well as the link for this recipe, because trust me, this one's a keeper. So we're going to do the same thing that she does for her cookies. We're going to sift our all-purpose flour with our baking powder. Then we add a little bit of salt, give it a whisk, and then set it aside. Now in a different container, we're going to add 1 large egg with some vanilla extract. We're going to whisk it really well, and we're also going to set this aside. In a large mixing bowl, we're going to add room temperature butter. This is unsalted butter. We're also going to add some white sugar. And we're going to cream this really well. It's going to take about 5 minutes or so. We're also going to make sure to scrape the sides of the bowl just to make sure that we get all of that sugar combined with the butter. And while we're still mixing, we're going to add our egg and vanilla extract mixture very slowly. Now we're going to add our flour, and we're going to do it in 3 batches. This is our first batch. We're going to mix it. We're going to start on low speed so that it doesn't go all over the place. Now we're going to add our second batch. We mix again. And then we add the last batch of flour. After our flour is incorporated, we are going to scrape our bowl with our spatula. And again, this is to make sure we're getting all of that flour off our bowl. We mix for a few more seconds, and now our dough is ready. Then we're going to knead it by hand for about 30 to 60 seconds, and we can do this in the same bowl just because it's more convenient. Finally, we're going to wrap our dough with some plastic wrap. I'd like to use 2 pieces of plastic wrap just to make sure that air doesn't get in. And we're going to refrigerate it for 4 to 8 hours. After 4 to 8 hours, we're going to take it out of the fridge. We're going to unwrap it. And then to make it easier, I'm going to split it in 2. And instead of using flour to flour our surface, we're going to use some parchment paper, and this is a fantastic tip. We're also going to use 2 painter sticks. These are about 1/4 inch thick, and this is going to make sure that all of our cookies are the same size. We're going to place them side by side, and then we're going to place our dough right in the middle with a piece of parchment paper on top. And then we're going to roll it with a rolling pin. Now at first, our dough is going to be a little bit tough because it's cold, but the more you roll it, the softer it's going to get. And our guides are going to work wonderful just to make sure that the dough is spread out evenly. Then with a spatula, we're going to scrape it off the parchment paper. And now you can cut out your dough with your cookie cutters. Then we peel them off, and they're not going to get stuck because we used parchment paper. And then we're going to place them on a cookie sheet that's lined with either parchment paper or a silicone mat like this. We're going to place them about 1 inch apart. Then we're going to refrigerate them for 15 minutes. And then finally, we're going to bake them at 375 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes. After we take them out of the oven, we're going to let them rest on the cookie sheet for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to let them cool completely on a cooling rack. And I cannot tell you how delicious these cookies are. So please make sure you go to Hani's channel so you can see how you can decorate your cookies and enjoy them as much as I have. If you enjoyed this video and this recipe, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel so you can be up to date with all of the new videos that I upload in the future. And don't forget that you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Google+. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye, and buen provecho.